Here's a framework running thousands of artificial intelligence agents at once, without booting a container for even one. The whole sandbox lives in memory, and the first time you hand it a skill, it fails, on purpose. Here's why that matters. Running one artificial intelligence agent is cheap. Running 1,000 is where the bill explodes. Except here, the meter barely moves. Thousands of agents for next to nothing. And the team that pulled it off builds web frameworks for a living? A web framework team accidentally built one of the most interesting artificial intelligence agent frameworks around. And it runs thousands of agents for almost nothing. It's called Flue, it's open source, and it comes from the team behind Astro. Here's the twist. They never set out to build an agent framework at all. Fred Schott and the Astro team built Flue to run their own artificial intelligence workflows inside Astro's GitHub repo. Then an engineer from Amplitude got their hands on it, and the team realized that every agent should have access to this. So how does a web team end up running thousands of agents for almost nothing? And what's the sandbox trick that makes it possible? Because an agent isn't real until it has a harness. That's the exact word the Flue team uses, and it's worth slowing down on. Think about Claude Code. Underneath the chat window sits a harness. It scans your instruction files, it runs tools from MCP servers, it has sandbox access, and it loads reusable skills. That machinery is what lets the model do actual work. Take it away and you just have a chat box. The Flue docs put it bluntly. An agent without a harness is not a real agent. It's the reins on a horse. Raw power goes nowhere until something shapes it. Flue hands you that whole harness in a few lines of TypeScript, and it does it by building on Pi, a minimal agent core. The same core that OpenCloud runs on. Flue wraps a real framework around it. But even a full harness still assumes one thing. It assumes a human behind the wheel. Claude Code is brilliant when someone is driving it, but there's no clean path to a fully autonomous, no-human workflow. Flue drops that assumption. You can build agents that wait for human input, exactly like Claude Code. Or you can build workflows that run start to finish with nobody watching, which is perfect for a repetitive process that rarely changes. Now you might be thinking, this sounds a lot like Mastra or the Vercel Artificial Intelligence SDK. But the difference only gets clear once we actually build one. So let's build one. You install two packages. The Flue runtime, which your agent imports and runs on, and the Flue CLI, which compiles and serves it. You drop an API key into a .env file. The demo uses Anthropic, but Pi supports plenty of providers. Then you run Flue init and pick a target. Node or Cloudflare. Node gives you an HTTP server on top of Hono. Cloudflare deploys to a worker with a durable object for persistence. Same code, two destinations. Now the agent itself. Here's the whole thing. Define the agent, set the model, write your instructions. That's roughly 5 lines, and that's a working agent. To run it, you call Flue connect, matching your file name plus an instance ID. It loads the config, builds everything into a single server file, and hands you a prompt. Ask it something and watch it stream. It thinks, it responds, and then it prints the receipt. The text, the input and output tokens, the total cost of that prompt, and the model it used. And here's the trick that makes running many of them cheap. Here's the clever part I promised you at the start. Every Flue agent gets its own sandbox by default, so it can safely grab, glob, and scan files. Normally a sandbox like that means booting a real container, which spins up a whole Linux machine before your agent can do anything. Do that once and it's fine. Do it 1,000 times, and you're paying to boot 1,000 machines. Flue skips the container entirely. The sandbox is powered by Vercel's Just Bash, which re-implements Bash in TypeScript and runs the whole thing in memory. No container boot. That's the reason Flue can run thousands of agents for next to nothing. And you opt into a real container only when a job actually needs one. One honest caveat. The source gives you the mechanism, not a dollar figure. So treat any number on screen as illustrative, not a benchmark. But that same in-memory trick is exactly what quietly breaks your first skill. And here's what. Quick word from today's sponsor, Hostinger. 4 ways to run AI agents on your own infrastructure. AI agents, connector, OpenClaw, and Hermes agent. Use code DIY_SMART_CODE for an extra 10% off at hostinger.com. Okay, back to the video. Bye. Let's build a workflow. Same idea as an agent, except instead of exporting the agent, you export a run function and you hand it a skill. This skill scores YouTube titles, fit IQ style by running a Python script. So you point the workflow at a script file, tell it to generate 10 titles and rank them, and hit run. And it fails. The reasoning says there aren't any files on the file system. The first time this happens, it's genuinely confusing because you can see the skill sitting right there in your project. Here's what's going on. That in-memory sandbox only registered the skill's description, not its actual files. This is the security model doing its job, not a bug. And there are two ways to fix it. Fix 1. Import local from the Flue runtime, which runs the agent on your real machine with full file access, and point it at the skill folder. Now it passes the skill and produces the 10 scored titles. Fix 2, for when you'd rather not hand over your file system. Wrap the Python script in a custom tool. Let Valibot validate the inputs and register that tool on the agent. Same result, 0 local access. So once it works, how do you actually ship it? To trigger a workflow over HTTP, you add one thing: the root middleware. Then you build the project, pick your target and a port, and start the server. Flue compiles everything into a single server.mjs file that inlines your agents and workflows, so that one file is all you need to deploy anywhere Node runs. You curl a post to kick off a workflow, get back a workflow ID, then curl again with that ID and pipe it to JQ to view the results. Prefer streaming? Flue speaks WebSockets too, which by the way is a completely different approach than Mastra. The last time the sources also reached for Mastra, you wired everything by hand. Sessions, memory, sandbox, tool loading, one granular step at a time. Flue flips that. It's harness first. It assumes you want all of that from the get-go, pre-assembled. Now fair is fair. He isn't sure whether Mastra has simplified since, and the source shows Flue's mechanics, not a maturity benchmark. Mastra, the Vercel Artificial Intelligence SDK, and LangChain are all real, capable tools. Flue's bet is simply a different starting point. So here's the real question. Flue says an agent without a harness isn't a real agent. So is Claude Code a real agent framework or just a harness you can't program? Pick a side and tell me in the comments. Want to try it yourself? It runs on your laptop. npm install at flue/runtime. And subscribe for more deep dives on the tools that are actually worth your time.